I thought I already made the last Lupus Diaries episode, pero hindi pa pala. It has been a while since I made the last Lupus Diaries episode, and I feel like I have to update you guys kasi sobrang daming nangyari. I'm gonna talk about my current condition, my lab results, my medicine, and also what really happened after my remission. When I reached remission, I slowly stopped talking about lupus online and in real life. I wanted to focus on my career, my relationships, just the normal life things. Because for the first time, I didn't want to be known as the lupus girl. I just wanted to be me, Julia. And for a while, it felt like I could. But we all know lupus doesn't really work like that. Kahit ayaw ko, it made its way back to me. I started noticing signs as early as November in Japan. I noticed my urine got a little bit darker and cloudier. And if you have lupus nephritis, you know that's something you shouldn't ignore. But I did, because I believe I was in denial at that time. The biggest indicator that something was wrong with me was back in December. I felt my mood shift. I felt really down, and I knew that something was wrong, that I wasn't me. I wasn't being myself. During those times, gusto ko lang matulog hanggang 11 a.m. and that wasn't something I usually do. I wasn't feeling happy even though I was surrounded with the people I love and I was eating all the food that I wanted. Clearly, something was wrong with me. Then first week of January, after all the festivities, my edema started showing. That's when I told my parents, punta na tayo sa doctor, now na. I think the hardest part wasn't the symptoms. It was trying to accept that lupus is still part of my life. When I went to the doctor, she immediately told me to get pulse therapy. I was given methylprednisolone for 2 days through an IV. We waited to see if it would work, pero hindi siya gumana, so we went back to the doctor and I got infused with Rituximab. Again, I had my 2 infusions last February 10 and February 26. Right now, my labs are looking a little bit better, but I'm still not at 100%. Basically, my body is still inflamed, as you can see, and we're adjusting my medicine as we go. I'm currently on 20 milligrams prednisolone, 2 grams or 4 tablets of Celsep mycophenolate mofetil, 200 milligrams hydroxychloroquine, and 2.5 milligrams enalapril and vitamin D. My doctor also told me to eat egg whites because they're high in albumin and food that are rich in potassium because it was low in my blood test. Because after rituximab, your body can go through shifts including changes in your electrolytes like potassium. So it's something we are monitoring closely. And I always say this, medications are very personal. What works for me might not work for you. I used to take prednisone before, but now I'm on prednisolone. And there are some side effects that I've noticed. One is I have really shaky hands, like they're shaking. I have a super duper duper bloated face that it's taking a while for it to go down. It was much faster when I was drinking prednisone, and I also have acne right now. My skin is very oily. I'm normally a dry skin girly. I have lots of hair fall and grabe, sobrang takaw ko. Ibang level, hindi ko mapigilan. Compared to prednisone, napipigilan ko pa. But these are actually common side effects of steroids. Despite that, it doesn't make it easier. Because when I see my face, bloated face, very red cheeks, I see myself as this sick girly. It doesn't just affect your body, but also how you see yourself. When I was in remission, I distanced myself from lupus because I didn't want that to define me anymore. I didn't want to be the lupus girl. I just wanted to be Julia. But lupus didn't disappear just because I stopped talking about it. And now I'm learning that ignoring isn't healing. So here I am again, not starting over, but continuing. I'm learning to live alongside lupus without hating it. Some days are still hard, but I think I'm finally in a place where I can say I'm ready to share this part of my life again. If you're also navigating something like this, you're not alone. Let's figure this out together. And always remember, you are blessed. See you in the next video. Bye!